The three main engines are ready to start.
Standing by for the GLS handover at 32 seconds.
Being deactivated at this time. We're transferring to orbiter internal power. Discovery is now running off of its 3 onboard fuel cells.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
T-minus 38 seconds and counting. Coming up on a go for auto sequence start.
GLS is go for auto sequence start.
GLS handover.
T-minus 25 seconds. Discovery's onboard computers have primary control of the vehicle's critical functions. 20 seconds.
Get ready!
T-minus 15 seconds and the sound suppression water system has been activated. We have a go for main start.
Look at the screen.
Watch the sky. Watch the sky. Can you see it?
There it goes.
See the sky? How wide it is?
There she comes.
Can you see it?
Wow! Look at that! Little space shuttle.
Essentially the International Space Station.
Not even that loud, is it, buddy?
Are now throttling down to reduce stress on the shuttle as it travels through the areas of maximum dynamic pressure. Discovery is already at an altitude of 4.7 miles or 26,500 feet. Traveling.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Traveling 1,000 miles per hour. Discovery's engines are now throttled back up and performing at full capability.
Can you see? You can still see them up there.
At this off, the shuttle weighed more than 4.5 million pounds, and now 1 minute and 27 seconds into the flight, the main engines and solid rocket boosters have reduced that weight by about half. Solid rocket boosters alone are burning 11,000 pounds of propellant per second, and the external tank is now 3,000 pounds lighter than when it began.
Was that cool or what? And look at the
now
moon.
21 miles away from its launch pad and 22 miles in altitude, traveling 2,700 miles per hour. All 3 main engines are working just as expected. The 3 fuel cells are generating power, and 3 auxiliary power units are all producing pressure. In short, everything's performing well.
There's 7.
2 minutes and 7 seconds into the STS-131 mission.
I don't see where they went though.
The booster officer in the Mission Control Center has confirmed solid rocket booster separation. All systems continuing to function well.
No, that's the thing that
What
was
you
holding
see now are the 3 main engines still burning. You can see it's heading down the same trajectory, chasing down the space station.
System engines on Discovery's tail are now firing as well, providing the shuttle an extra boost into orbit.
Nothing getting taken
Engine burn will
now.
last 1 minute and 44 seconds.
Discovery, 2 engines down. Discovery copies, 2 engines down.
That call indicates that Discovery can now reach Morón in Spain should one of the 3 main engines fail. However, all 3 of those main engines are currently working well.
That's good.
2 minutes and 59 seconds into the flight, and Discovery is now 79 miles away from Kennedy Space Center in Florida.
It's already 80 miles away.
48 miles in altitude and traveling at 4,500 miles per hour.
You can see some of the wind on the shuttle as it climbs out, some of the shear layers up there, how the wind is tearing that column apart. So there's a lot of wind activity going on above the space shuttle launch pad here.
And they should be getting their sunrise
Discovery
about
also
now,
seeing the
shouldn't
first
they?
of many sunrises of the STS-131 mission.
I think what we'll see here is as the sun rises, you're going to see it really react with this smoke column you see here, and really give you some fantastic looks at coloration.
Discovery Houston, you are negative return.
That means we can't,
Negative return.
you can't come back to Kennedy now. They're
Discovery now flying
going.
too high and too fast to return to the Kennedy Space Center in the event of an engine failure. That's not currently a problem, however, as all engines are continuing to perform as expected.
Yeah, sunrise.
4 minutes and 15 seconds into Discovery's flight. Shuttle's traveling 6,000 miles per hour at an altitude of 63 miles, and it's 181 miles away from.
Yeah, you can see the sun effects on the atoms excited as the shuttle's going through the orbit, through its trajectory right now. See how the sun's glaring on it?
And that plume is fanned out because of the thinner air now.
Right?
That's the shuttle, Mom. I thought that was the external. No.
Environmental Systems Officer here in Mission Control confirmed that the flash evaporator system has been activated to provide cooling to the shuttle system until the shuttle's cargo bay doors open and double as radiators.
He's still going.
Yeah, this is about as good as it gets, folks, because we're almost going to see this thing to main engine cutoff, which is a little over 8 minutes into the flight. Very rarely do you see it that far down range. This is a perfect situation.
Stop right there.
Discovery, press to ATO. Discovery copies, press to ATO.
Should two of the shuttle's 3 main engines fail after this point, it can still reach a safe, though lower than planned orbit, as that call from Capcom Rick Sturko indicated. Discovery is now 5 minutes and 42 seconds into its flight.
Ops 3. Discovery, single engine Ops 3.
67 miles in altitude and 351 miles away from Kennedy Space Center. Discovery could still make it across the Atlantic for an abort landing, even if two of the
He's gonna go.
3 main engines failed at this point. All engines are performing well.
Discovery, single engine Zaragoza. Discovery copies, single engine Zaragoza.
Just hitting every one of their calls right on the money.
Discovery
Folks,
now
that light is
more than
400
2,000 miles per hour.
miles away from you right now.
66 miles in altitude and 430 miles away from Kennedy Space Center.
Discovery, press to MECO.
Wow.
Discovery copies, press to MECO.
And that call indicates that Discovery can reach its planned orbit of 136 by 36 statute miles, even if one of the engines fails. All 3 engines are still working well, as are the auxiliary power units and the 3 fuel cells.
And she's heading over the hill.
I think if we were out there on the ocean somewhere, we could see her all the way to main engine cutoff. So,
Wow.
hope you enjoyed that, folks. Thank you very much.
Single engine press. Your shutdown plan is nominal. Go for the plus X, go for the pitch maneuver.
Take a look at some of the sun interaction with the